Hope needs imagination, and imagination is a luxury that the oppressed are trained to sacrifice.
Very deep.
And that is why tyranny exists, because hope requires imagination. And imagination is where the thing is oh my gosh, like totally. Anyway, what we are trained to sacrifice. I was like, okay. So can AI
And without hope, there is no action.
Exactly. And AI restores hope, because for someone who cannot create the thing that they want to create, or cannot communicate the thing that they want to communicate, or build the life that they want to build, there is an opening within AI to restore hope. It's kind of like a human operation system, essentially, that helps us to plan our energy use in a proactive manner. One example would be within this app, the navigator, which is the agent within the app, will examine all of your information and be able to say, hey, if you don't take a 20-minute walk at 4 p.m. today, you might have a migraine tomorrow morning, based on pattern. Or in order to accomplish this goal that you have, you need to create a structure to recover your mental energy and do such and such for 30 minutes a day for the next 2 weeks in order to make this happen for yourself. Using a predictive algorithm that I wrote, planning this algorithm, seeing all of this stuff as kind of a galaxy inside of my head. There's this abstract, incredible thing of, how do I build this? Because the variables were astronomical. All of these things created variables on predicting energy use that I could not overcome. And to overcome that would have required $1 million and an entire coding team. And that would require me to be able to explain what it was that was in my head, which I couldn't do anyway. And I have 4 different agents that I have plugged into this entire structure. And I've been working on it for about 6 months, and I'm coding it. I'm creating it by myself. And I'm watching it blossom into something that was even better than I imagined, because these formulas are working. And these structures are doing exactly what I want them to do in ways that I didn't even think was possible. What that has given me as just a person, maybe the app goes to 5 people and they're like, yeah, okay, that was cool. Whatever. That doesn't matter, because the act of building it has been so satisfying personally that it's just the peace, right? Because when I lay in bed and I, wake up at 2 a.m., I'm not thinking, oh man, if only I could create this, I need this. And, if I had $1 million and I could do, I'm not stressed about any of that. I'm just like, yeah, maybe I'll throw that in tomorrow, see if I can create that. That actually would plug into the algorithm quite nicely in this area here. Maybe I'll do that. It's like magic.
Without necessarily getting into the code yourself.
Yeah. So, my kiddo calls it vibe coding. I guess that's what it's called, is vibe coding, when you use AI to do the coding. But I'm not a coder. I didn't go to school for this. But I have a vision. And what I'm able to create with the vision is something that, if it does what I think it's going to do, it's going to change lives. It's going to. And at some point, it'll need a coding team to go through and clean it up, because, it's AI coded is messy. But at the point that it is ready for that, it's already established itself. It's already
right. It's good enough to prove the concept. It's good enough to change lives.